wow, the 18 wives of the Alaafin of Oyo. I was even thinking that they are 15. 18. The 18 wives of Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III, the 45th Alaafin of Oyo, may now be available to suitors without undergoing cleansing rituals after the demise of the renowned monarch. Oba Adeyemi 83 passed on late Friday after receiving treatment at the Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti, and is expected to be buried according to Islamic rites by 4 p.m. on Saturday. Although it is believed in the Yoruba tradition that the wives of the monarchs, either separated or still married, are not at liberty to lay with other men until atonements have been made, palace sources told People's Gazette that the late Alaafin'S wives may now move on with their normal lives. While the number of wives remains unclear, the sources said that the late monarch had 18 wives, although this outlet was immediately unable to verify other names. According to belief, any man who lays with the wife of a monarch faces death. Still, as it sees Oba Adeyemi's queens, Abibat's first wife, Ramat Adedayo, Muji, that's Rukayat Folashade, Badirat Ajoke, Memunat Omowumi, Omobolanle, Moji, Anoluwapo, Damilola, Chioma, and others are now available for suitors. They are not performing any cleansing. They are free to move on with their lives, he said. Nonetheless, he said the wives cannot get married to an indigene of Oyo. He added, now that Alaafin is dead, they all will be asked to exit the palace with their belongings, although the properties of the late monarch will be shared among them. Okay, Abibat and Ramat were married to Oba Adeyemi at the time of his coronation on January 14, 1971. In a 2018 interview with Punch, Oba Adeyemi had said that he never proposed to any of his wives, but instead they chose to cling to him because he sponsored their education. I did not propose to any of my wives the desire to be with me because I sent them to school. After their university education, I told them to leave, but they refused and insisted on staying with me here in the palace as my wives. Few years ago, some of his wives, Mems, Damilola, Anoluapo, and Badirat, moved out of the palace over various allegations. Rumors had it that Mems, Damilola, and Anoluapo, who were in their 20s, left the palace in November 2020 because they wanted freedom. The latter had alleged that she lived in bondage. It is not my wish to walk out. I can't continue to live under bondage. I wish to live be the best I can for my children, she said, while Mrs. Damilola soon tendered a public apology alleging that her friends misled her. Ms. Anoluapo had her wedding introduction in October 2021. So now they are free. They are free for any suitors. They are free to live their normal lives. But one good thing that they would know that they have achieved is when they share the properties. Property, how many properties the man can't get now? Enough Durime. Okay, make the man die finish first now. I can never marry any of them. Nobody has asked you. Okay, oh, they should wait. Let the ones that have never married get a taste. They are Tukumbo, fairly used. We want tear rubber, please. This palace sources say we no wait one day after the obas to free in wives. Una no get una own interest. So after they buried the man. They must have buried the man because it's more than that 4 p.m. All of them resemble. Resemble how? Wow. No cleansing on them again, Abby. The youngest among them should be passed to who? Well, now wow, women they suffer. What about their children? Who is the most senior and the last one? Men, boys, girls, and grandchildren. I'm available to take over only 3 youngest ones. Okay, they will not follow you if you have money. You think they just follow the man, like the man said he never proposed to any of them, so they just followed him. Because they know say peperes available for who, when there are still many young and single beautiful babes in town. The chiefs should share them. Where is Kemi? Oh, she couldn't even make up the list. Go and marry infection. Now wow, for this kind of fairly used wives, super culture. Now wow, let the urban spirit find its right place, please, before this palliative. Okay, they've now become palliative. Okay, to be shared. African man with poor mentality, only one man with 18 wives in this present time. Let him go with them to the grave. So he produced 18 widows in a second. Kai, he tried. The labor market in Nigeria keeps increasing day by day. Where will 20 women go to? Or whether they are 18 or whatever, where will they go to? Well, some of them force themselves in, according to what is being said. Some of them force themselves to be wives, and they didn't just force themselves to be wives because they know what they were looking for. They knew what they were looking for because of properties. You go and check the properties now. What do they want? That all of them will now be running tika kati because of property. Well, for as many who are interested, and you can imagine the ones that even left of late, I think they will be thanking their stars. Judging from the man's age, you know that the man will have a limited times. But if you look at the whole thing, one would have thought that the man would have lived up to 100 years. But being that as it may, the burial rites has been done, and there's this controversy concerning, the traditional rulers should have done the needful, should have conducted the burial instead of the Islam. So that is why we can't even differentiate between a religion and traditional rules. Anything goes as far as this country is concerned. There is nothing that we do properly. Oh, this is the thing, this is the particular, this is a particular thing that we do. No, everything is just upside down. We don't even know where we are heading to, or we are headed to. It's just unfortunate. Well, according to what they have said, the men or the wives are now available for as many who care, who are interested. But a lot of people say they are not interested, though. They are not interested. So guys, let us know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for always being there. Bye.